So this is Kinkaku-ji Temple. It's one of the most famous temples in Kyoto, and it's because it's mainly gold, randomly. This is the entrance to the temple, but it's all these awesome buildings and trees. But the temple itself is an ancient Kyoto temple. But as I said, it's because of the gold is one of the reasons why. Sorry, I'm just getting lost here. Groups, individuals. Okay, I'm an individual, I think. But yeah, I think it's maybe private tours here, so I'll see how much I can film and get back. So the admission to the temples themselves are pretty inexpensive in Japan. Average price is about €4-ish. For this particular one, it was 400 yen, which is around €350, which is pretty cheap, like. And they give you this awesome ticket to get in. So once we get further in, I'll show you the temple itself and the backdrop, and it's awesome because this is situated right at the end of a town. So you leave the town, which is basically doesn't really escape from the city, it just is all the same, and then you just appear in these awesome temples and it looks like you're miles away from nowhere. It's awesome. It's gonna be hard to get a photograph of this because there's about 1,000 tourists here. But here's the temple. Oh my god. Here's the temple itself. It's hard to believe that this is on the edge of a town. Shaun's squeezing down between people here. No monopods when taking pictures, no tripods, and no jazz hands while taking pictures as well, it seems. So I'll need to remember that. Shaun collects stamps from all the temples from all around Japan, so that's kind of like first priority with everything. Yeah. I'm not sure if this was originally gold or if it's just painted with gold paint. To me it seems like it's just painted with gold paint. But it's unbelievable nonetheless. Saying autumn, this place looks amazing. Today it's not autumn, even though it's September. It's 32 degrees right now. So I am a sweaty mess. But who cares, I'm in Japan. Actually, the closer I look at this, I think it actually may be gold leaf. So technically it is gold, because I don't know if you can put it up on camera, but you can see loads and loads of little squares, which makes me think it's sheets of gold leaf. So technically it is gold, if that's the case, which is pretty cool. So it's a tradition to buy incense, light them, and then just put them in. Cleansing spirits. It smells like Mass and Easter, or when somebody dies. You can also light a candle, say a wee prayer. or buy one of these here for good luck, and then write a message on it and hang it up. So that's pretty much it, other than getting the stamp. And then there's loads of places to buy souvenirs and the usual tourist stuff. Or you can, over there's a queue for like Japanese green tea, but all that's not very exciting. I don't know if anybody will find this exciting, but I thought I may as well document how everything goes and what the Japanese do. Even though this is more touristy than anything, but it's still all based on real traditions, so, and real culture, and that's one of the reasons why we're here as well. Obviously I love Japanese cars, but Japanese culture is amazing as well, so different. Everyone's just like a different world completely. So, just walking down the road and I came across, see, I don't even know why I'm getting excited because I own one of these, as you all know, but there's something about seeing stuff in their natural habitat. Like, this is factory standard. It's still cool. This is a Gen 2 model. I like how it has 86 engraved into the side of the light actually. But even the number plates all look pretty cool over here. Like, generally every 86 is an 86 in a number plate. But yeah, it's just something just a little bit cooler about the GDM 86. Kyoto Toyota. It's got a tanned suede interior. It's pretty cool. An STI just actually passed as well there and I missed it. I'm just going to keep this camera on and just like start pointing at stuff because the GTR passed me earlier and I couldn't get the camera out quick enough. Brown taxis, the super saloon, like the half and half rear lights, and the crocheted seat covers is amazing. Like, I would daily one of these back home, no problem. Like, that is so cool. And over here they're just like junk taxis. Even if you just walk through any car park, all the K trucks and all the smaller cars and like even the campers look cool. And then I'm not even sure what that is. Everything's just a little bit cooler. Like all the aero kits and stuff, like everything comes with like optional factory aero, and it seems like everybody just chooses yes to that. It's because most of them have got aero and most of them have like upgraded alloys. Here's a R34 just went past and I missed it again. But yeah, I'm just going to keep the camera rolling as I said before because just point and shoot at everything. The building's pretty cool. There was a Mini went by. I'm not really excited about that. You wouldn't even see one of these in Ireland or UK much, and yet there's one in here in Japan. That's crazy as hell. That's what I love about Japan. You just walk down all these back streets and you see some awesome stuff. Like, there's just around every corner something new. Little shops, just everything, random buildings that look like old castles covered in ivy. And then K trucks and cars everywhere. Gotta love it. roadster in its natural habitat. A little bit different to the last one though. I love his plate. I love the new roadsters. What are the ND? I think it's the ND model, yeah. Someday. I'm on my phone at the moment because I forgot the vlogging camera. But I just want to take a picture of the new crown. Keep putting my fucking hand in front of the phone. I just want to take a picture of the new crown. See if I can flip this. That's what the new crown looks like. I don't even know what the hell it is. I don't even know if it comes under the JZX body at all or what way it works. But I want one. I just spotted something over here as well, which is unreal. It's a Nissan Note, but it's actually the Nismo Note. I would love one. I'd be an amazing daily driver at home. Imagine that people wouldn't even know what you're driving. Let's see what the back of it looks like. Probably got awesome. The Nismo logo on the seats. It's so awesome. Yeah, I need one of them in my life. Although I've been saying that since I came here. I have had a choice. I don't know what I would choose out of all the cars I've seen so far. So I've got another temple. This time it's in the centre of Kyoto, overlooked by the Kyoto Tower. This temple is gigantic, as you can tell. It's one of them, I'm not actually sure what type of temple this one is. Or it's more of, I find it difficult to distinguish between Buddhist temples and the difference between them all. But this one is vast. It's so much. Look at the thickness of the beams. And everything's painted perfectly. I'm not sure if I'll really film inside it, but I'm going to try. So I wasn't allowed to film inside, so the little shot that you got of me entering was about all I could do, because there was actually a ceremony going on and it would be very inappropriate for me to start filming. So this was this big ass temple. I don't even know the name of it. I'll flash it on the screen if I find out. But so we're leaving now to get some food, and that's about it. So until I pick a camera up again. Okay, so today we're in Nara, which is south of Kyoto and east, west, no, east of
South of both places.
no, it's south of Kyoto, east of no, Osaka. So it's like Kyoto's here, and Osaka's here, Nara's here. So what Nara's famous for are deer. And what you do is you buy these wee crackers, which probably aren't the healthiest thing for them, and then as soon as they see it in your hand, they can walk up towards it. And what they should do is bow, and then you give them a cracker. So they bow, and then you give them a cracker. It's so crazy. So they're obviously really, really smart.
It's like,
usually they don't have antlers, but this deer
I'm not convinced.
has antlers.
He's not convinced.
He'll be calling his friends soon. But yeah, Nara is also famous for it's in one of the oldest cities. It's not very big in the scale of Japanese cities, but it's one of the oldest. It's like the mountains are full of gardens, and we're up at the well, not the top, but we're kind of like the living where people started. From here on upwards is basically just gardens and walkways through the treks of the mountains themselves. So civilization stops just up there. So we kind of came to the top to work our way down, but when you work your way down, you just go through just temples everywhere and dense forests. And then there's little shacks like this here, which are like cafes. So as soon as I see more deer, I'll lift the camera again. But at the moment, there was only that one deer. But as further down we get, that's where because they know there's more people down there, there'll be hundreds of deer all chasing you down looking for crackers. And if you make that noise, the cracker noise, even from lifting them or taking the paper off, they hear it straight away. So I'll check in then. So each prefecture or each city will have their own mascot. They're always a bit mad, and this is Nara's, obviously because of the deer. But you'll see this guy everywhere.
It's supposed to bow. Oh, what a weird brow that is.
So other than the deer, the ice cream vending machines are awesome. Siobhan, you got a stalker? Sorry dude, I don't think you like ice cream. Just here in Nara, as you could tell earlier by all of the deer. I don't know if I introduced it or not, but sure, if I do it again, all very well. But just walking down the road, and I think it's a Prius. Actually, I haven't a clue what this is, but it's awesome. Yeah, it's a Prius. That's what you want to see in Japan. You want to see something nuts. that nobody would ever think about doing back home. Something, sorry, the noise, something just out of the ordinary, something like, I don't know, some people just wouldn't have the balls to do back home, but in Japan it's kind of normal. So what I'm saying is, buy a place and go balls out like that boy, and you will be a legend. Just saying.
Yeah, Nara,
Well, I've fallen bikes before, might as well do it again. Watch, this thing's pretty cool. It's a big Ford actually, weird. That's another thing. So you probably noticed there the steering wheel was on the wrong side. That's actually an American import. In Ireland we import Japanese stuff, but over in Japan they import American, and that's kind of a status thing. So if you're driving an American import, it's like I don't know, it's kind of like a status that you could afford to import one or drive one. So there you go. Something you learn something new every day. Slammed. That was some mad ass camber, nothing. You don't see much Altezas out here as I thought. Also, as you probably can or cannot tell, it is 34 degrees and I am about to die. Irish guys are not built for this weather. I don't know how they do it. Last time we were here, it was March and it was freezing. You basically couldn't survive in the heat or the cold. It was like you had to basically wrap up everything.
Get the thermals.
This time round it is so warm that it's just unbearable. Like 35, 34 degrees is crazy, but in normal terms, but the humidity just makes it, I don't know, on another level. I don't know how, I can't even talk. I'm basically not even a human anymore. I don't know what I am. A pool of sweat, walking. But yeah, I still only love the camera when a cool car goes by.